Hey guys, Dr. Tejal again from Body Moksha Physical Therapy. I hope you were able to go through the mobility exercises that we sent the other day. I just wanted to touch base with you and give you a few things that you could do to keep your muscles active throughout the day and counter the effects of sitting, being not in the best position when you're working from home. These are things that you should be doing as well as your kids because they're probably doing homeschooling. They may be on their bed, on their couch. I know my kids are. They're not loving sitting at their desk. So these are just some great exercises to keep you moving, keep the postural muscles working really well, get your core activated, okay? So the first thing we're gonna start out with is standing Wally Joe. So you're gonna find a wall that's kind of bare. So I'm gonna have to move to the back a little bit. You're gonna put your back against the wall and you're gonna get into kind of a seated position. Back's completely flat against the wall, your head's against the wall, and you're just gonna put your arms out in this position. Okay, and you're just gonna raise your arms up, keeping them in contact with the wall the whole time. So the goal is to not arch your back and keep the forearms against the wall the whole time. So you're just sliding up and sliding down. If your back starts to arch at about here, that's pretty much all you go. If your back's starting to arch, you don't want to push through that, because then you're just going to feel discomfort in the back, okay? That's number one. Second one we're going to do is the bridge. So you're going to get on the floor, onto your back. Toes are going to be up. Knees are at about a 90-degree angle. Arms are at your side, and you're going to inhale, blow, exhale, and drive your hips up into the air. Inhale, exhale. You're going to do about 10 of those. Those are going to activate the hamstrings and the buttock muscles. Next one is side plank. You could do it with your legs straight, which is a little bit more advanced, or you could do it with your knees bent. Knees bent looks like this, where you're lifting the hips up. Legs straight looks like this. And you're just going to push up and you're going to hold. You want to make sure that your torso is not falling forward, not falling back, and you should feel the muscles on the underside being active. Okay? Next one is on your hands and knees. You're going to get into a push-up position. So here, make sure your shoulders are lined up over your wrists. You're going to bring that leg back, other leg back, push into the heels a little bit, so you shouldn't be here. I want you to be here. Just push the ground away from you. You're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Make sure you don't hold your breath. You're going to keep inhaling and exhaling. Last one is the squat. And the squat is great because it works on the mobility in your ankles, your knees, your hips, your spine. You can do it with your arms up to give you a nice stretch and open up the shoulders, open up the chest, or you can do it with your arms across your chest. So feet are about hip width apart. You can toe out a little bit if that's more comfortable. You're just going to drive your hips back and down and forward. Back and down, forward. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can bring your arms up into a Y. Drive your hips back. From the front, it's going to look like this. You're going to do about 10 of those, and that's going to help to mobilize the hips, mobilize the knees, mobilize the ankles, so that just sitting, you're just going to counter the effects of sitting all day. So try those out. Let me know how it goes.